Hello, podcast listeners. We know podcasts are a great way to catch up on a program that you may have missed on KSJE, and it's provided as a free service of this radio station. But you know, KSJE is now listener-supported, and so while you enjoy this podcast, we hope that you'll also take some time to join KSJE. Become a member today. It's quite easy to do. Just go to our website at ksje.com/support and pick the level of support that best matches your budget. Thanks again for listening. Here's your podcast. Ten minutes past 8 o'clock. It's Tuesday morning in Farmington, New Mexico, June the 9th, 2026. Good morning, everybody. I'm Scott Michlin. Thanks for tuning in to KSJE 90.9 FM over the airwaves here in Farmington, New Mexico, and all of San Juan County. In Durango, Colorado, we broadcast at 103.3 FM. And if you're listening to my voice from anywhere else on planet Earth, you've gone to our website to tune in. KSJE.com. Maybe you're listening with the KSJE radio app, or you've asked your smart speaker to play KSJE. Also want to welcome our viewers who are watching me right now. The video of this program streaming out live to the KSJE Facebook page and YouTube channel, and all the eyeballs that are watching right there. So welcome aboard, everybody. So glad that you are with us this morning, because coming up, my guest today from the Farmington Chamber of Commerce. We're getting a June update from Jamie Church. Lots of events that are coming up. Lots of business helpful workshops and information coming up too that the Chamber's involved with, and other things for the community. So stay tuned for that. Coming up in the next few moments, our discussion with Jamie Church. Then, of course, later on this morning, we'll be checking in with Amber Francisco on our Adopt a Pet Tuesday segment. Amber will be here to talk about some of the pets who are up for adoption this week, and that includes Peter. That's the good-looking dog you see looking at the camera right there on the screen this morning. That's coming up at 8:50. 9:06, it's Roving with the Arts time, our classical music program with Mick Hess. He will be here at 9:06 on KSJE. A reminder, you can find local podcasts. KSJE publishes a podcast every day, if not more than one. You'll find them wherever you listen to podcasts, so check it out, subscribe, and maybe discover a new local program that you may have missed recently. Or better yet, just get the KSJE radio app. It's available at the App Store and Google Play. The podcasts are right there. You can listen live and much, much more. Outside our studios at San Juan College this morning, sunshine, 67 degrees at the moment. We're seeing a few maybe scattered showers moving through the area as well. We're supposed to be getting maybe some high winds this afternoon as well. There's a fire weather warning in effect with those high winds likely, maybe 40-mile-per-hour gusts this afternoon. Today's high will top out about 88 degrees with sunshine in Farmington. Clear skies overnight tonight with a low of 62. It'll be sunny tomorrow with a high of 88 again on Wednesday. Sunshine in 86 on Thursday, sunny in 90 on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, with overnight lows in the mid to lower 60s. Back with my guest, Jamie Church from the Farmington Chamber of Commerce, right after this on KSJE. KSJE is supported by San Juan Regional Medical Center. It's physician-led and supported by specialists, so patients can receive the treatment they need right here at home. When every minute matters, dedicated caregivers are here for you. San Juan Regional Medical Center, serving the Four Corners region for generations. Find out more at sanjuanregional.com. Looking for a new opportunity? Gore Energy is hosting a job fair on Wednesday, June 10th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Comfort Inn and Suites in Aztec. Gore Energy is hiring Class A CDL drivers, hydraulic fracturing equipment operators, and nitrogen equipment operators. If you're looking for competitive pay, strong benefits, and the opportunity to join a growing team, Gore Energy wants to meet you. The Gore Energy Job Fair, June 10th in Aztec. Visit goreenergy.com.
Now back to Studio A and the award-winning Scott Michlin morning program on KSJE.
I'm back at the studio this morning with my guest, who I mentioned is with us this morning from the Farmington Chamber of Commerce. None other than the president and CEO, Jamie Church, is here in the studio. Good morning. Happy June.
Thank you. Good morning. I really can't believe we're in June. I'm still thinking we're in May.
Yeah, I know. I'm right there with you, but here we are. That's
Here
true.
we are.
But as
exactly.
usual, there's a bunch of stuff going on with the chamber to talk about.
is,
So,
yeah.
well, the big event coming up, I think, is your annual Music by the Pond event, right?
Yes, and so this is both the golf tournament, which is Teas and Tunes,
Yeah.
and then it's followed by Music by the Pond, and our golf teams are all sold out. So we have about 22 teams. That is sold out. However, there are tickets for Music by the Pond. Those actually just went on sale this week.
Okay.
So we will have live music with After Midnight.
Right.
There's a barbecue dinner. We'll have lots of cornhole. There's dancing. Great just opportunity to sit, network, see some people you haven't seen in a while. Tickets are $50 a person, and they can be purchased on our website,
Okay.
which is gofarmington.com. And this is really a fun event. It's beautiful location there at the country club. And it's a time when we see members that we don't see at anything else. They tend to come to this just because
Sure.
it's a very fun, relaxing event.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, very fun.
good. Well, it's coming up. I imagine tickets are selling quickly, so space is probably getting
Yes.
more and more limited.
Right, especially because our golf teams, each team is a foursome, and they each get 4 tickets to
Okay.
Music by the Pond, and then our whole sponsors get tickets to Music
Sure.
by the Pond.
That
Our
fills up
Chairman's
tables.
Circle members get tickets to Music by the Pond. So that is why we encourage people, don't wait to get your ticket, because we're limiting that just so
Yeah.
we don't oversell the event.
Right.
We've had a great weather on this event every year but one. So
We won't talk about that
I
one.
won't talk about that one.
No.
So it is in July. It's hopefully great, but
It'll be great.
it's such a great venue, and it's a really fun time. So.
Not to freak you out, but it's 1 month and 1 day from today.
Yes, I know. I'm well aware, actually. But so yes, tickets
Okay.
are on sale through our website. Just click on the events tab, and that goes right there to get your ticket. So
Okay,
don't
there
wait.
you go. But don't wait, because I'm sure it's going to sell out. It always does, I
Yes,
think. So
it
yeah,
does.
If you wait too long, you may be out of luck.
And we do still have whole sponsorships available. So if
Okay.
you want to purchase a whole sponsorship, just reach out to me and I'll let you know which holes are still available. You get signage there at the tee box, and you get 2 lunch tickets as well as 2 tickets to Music by the Pond. So it's a great opportunity. You can set up a tent and a table, hand out swag to the golfers. Great way to promote your business in a really fun way. If you're interested in a whole sponsorship, just call us at the chamber and we'll get you set up and see which hole you want to sponsor. You do need to be a chamber member, however, to be a whole sponsor.
Okay.
It is a fun day. It's a long day. I'm not
Yeah.
going to...
Right.
You're sitting out there for hours. You are getting to talk to all these golfers, and it's a fun scramble. Everybody's in a good mood.
But what's the old saying? A day at the golf course is always better than a day at the office,
Yes,
or something like
I thought
that?
it was a day fishing, but whatever.
Whatever
Could be
it is. It could be
fishing.
golf course,
And
yeah.
The worst day fishing is better than the
Yeah,
best day. Something
maybe that's
like
a
that.
better word, yeah.
Or golfing.
Or golfing, or being on the radio, or
Or
whatever.
being on the radio.
Exactly.
Or drinking coffee.
There you go.
So
But-
give us a call at the chamber if you're
Okay,
interested. Yeah.
there you are. Very good. So that's coming up. Another event that is coming up. These are in no particular order, so
Well,
we're bouncing around. I'm
yes.
sorry.
Well, we
but,
do have a ribbon cutting this afternoon that I
okay,
want to mention as
let
well.
me find that one.
Yes.
I have that. I just
I
don't
know.
have it in the right order.
I just
so
want
I'm
to do
gonna-
them in the right order so
I
I'm not
agree.
confusing people,
There it
including
is.
myself.
Right. That's today. This is coming up later today.
Yeah. So this is for the new Farmington headquarters for the San Juan Democrats. It is at 3:30, and the address is right there at, I believe, 333 East Main.
Yep, that's there. I see
Of
it.
course, this is a red coat ribbon cutting, but this is open to the public.
Right.
So we encourage people to come to these ribbon cuttings. It's a great way for these businesses. We just had one last week for the new commercial kitchen at the Food Hub
Right.
at San Juan College. We
Yeah.
put that on our events page. So even if you're not a red coat, or even if you're not a chamber member and you're just
Open to
seeing this,
anyone.
please come. This
Yeah.
is great information. Then you're right there at the ribbon cutting. They often do a tour or some kind of open house so that you can get information and then share it with people in your circle or work or whatever. So it is a public event, and we hope you will join us.
Okay. There you
Today
go.
at 3:30.
Very good. Excellent. The redcoats will show up anywhere they're invited.
That's right.
So-
we do love a good ribbon cutting, and we have a
Exactly.
bunch of them lined up right now
I
for the
bet
rest
you do.
of the month.
Right. That's true. So the other event was the this workshop, tax workshop.
Yes.
That is coming up on the 18th of June.
Correct. Now this one is a little bit longer. Usually the workshops go from about 11:30 to 1, but because there's going to be so much information presented, we've got Tom Stamper, he's a CPA. This is information if you are a new business or if you're thinking of starting a business.
Okay.
This is great information. These workshops, are free, so there's no cost to attend. They are sponsored in part by the chamber. Obviously MEP, which is the manufacturing, and then the SBDC. We do ask that you register for these, though. There's a QR code, or you can get the link. They do need you to register ahead of time
Just
so
to get
they
a
know
count.
how many people exactly.
Okay.
The great information, and if you have a new business or you know of somebody who's looking to start a business, you should suggest that they come. We have these workshops every month, and they're on all sorts of different topics. I did one last month on customer service.
Right.
I know we've got one
Bless
coming
you.
up.
Thank you.
Yes. I think I should do one a month on customer service,
Well,
quality customer service.
Right. True.
And then we have one coming up on insurance. What kind of insurance coverages do you need to have for your business so
Okay,
that you
smart.
can sleep at night?
Yeah.
And I know from the people that are leading this workshop, it's going to be the Manchesters with Secure Insurance, but that's not a place you want to skimp on if you're a new business. You want to make sure that you've got all the coverages. So have that one is coming up in July.
Okay.
So keep following our Facebook page. I always, of course, I'm on this show every month. We have our newsletter, and these are all listed on our website as well under events in, chronological order. And it's just great information for you to share.
And they're free.
And they are free.
You don't need to be a chamber member to attend
You do
this
not.
one. You're just a sponsor or
Correct.
helping organize this with the SBDC and MBT.
Exactly.
So
we want to make sure that these businesses, we've heard this a lot, a lot of businesses are like, I don't know where to go for information. What we've been trying to do is put it in a place where it's easy. We're working together, collaborating. So we're not doing 5 different workshops a month. We have a schedule that we're following so that we can present the information that the businesses want as well. We've done a number of surveys and said, what do you want us to do workshops on?
Right.
Obviously, taxes is right up there, but marketing, how to
Sure.
use AI, customer service.
I was going to say, please, customer service. So yeah, that's great. Well,
Right.
it's very, again, I think that's one of the things the chamber does is very reactive, proactive to the concerns and the wants of the local business community, which
Correct.
is what you do.
Right,
So
exactly.
to be a good chamber, that's what you should be doing.
That's what we should be doing.
Exactly. So there
And we
you go.
do try to be a good chamber.
Exactly. That's very true. I'm speaking of ribbon cuttings, another ribbon cutting.
Another ribbon cutting.
Coming up later on this month. We'll share that on June 25th. That's a Thursday,
Right.
11 a.m., right?
Right, and this is for Secondhand Wolf Thrift Store. They are located in the plaza there, the San Juan Plaza. I always call it the Baskin Robbins Plaza because that's always how I remember where I'm going.
Right.
But this is a really neat little thrift store, and I have taken a number of donations there and also shopped there. Their proceeds all benefit the Four Corners Wolf Dog Sanctuary. Anyway, it's on
Yes.
our website, but
Right.
they are a nonprofit. I just want to make sure I get it right. So they take their proceeds and actually benefit a nonprofit that is working to help with a sanctuary and to build awareness around sort of the wolf-dog hybrid situation that is out there. So that is going to be a great one. Nice little thrift store. So we would love people to attend that ribbon cutting at 11 a.m.
Very good.
And I always love a good thrift store. So I
kidding.
will definitely be there
Right.
ready to shop.
Very true. You'll clean out your trunk. You'll be ready to go.
Yes,
in case you
exactly.
find something that
Exactly.
you just have to have.
You just have to have.
Exactly. So it's 11 o'clock, Thursday, June 25th. It'll be here before we know it, because here we are in June already. So
know.
there's that happening. I want to put a plug in for
Thank
your
you.
podcast, right? Beyond the ribbon cutting.
Yes, this is a blog actually,
Oh, I'm
but I
sorry.
could make it a
I
podcast
bet
if
you
anybody
could.
wants to.
True.
I'm open for any time I can get on the air. So this is a blog, and we've started, it's a series right now on the 10 things that you can do to get the most out of your chamber membership. So we're on number 4 right now, which is sponsoring events. So I listed some of the events that the chamber has going on
Right.
that you can sponsor or host to get your name out there. We hear a lot, so I had the ribbon cutting, and then we never see you again. And then when it comes time, a year for renewal, we hear, I didn't get anything out of it. So this is a way for us to share beyond the ribbon cutting. After we cut that ribbon, how do you then get the most out of your chamber membership? And they're very simple things like number 1 is just attend, show up at events.
Right. Other events, not events at your store, but events at other stores.
Other
Yeah,
things
yeah,
like
yeah.
ribbon cuttings, the business builder workshops, the focus on Farmington coffees, which we're going to talk about in a second, the networking, the business after hours. If you want to take your your membership to the next level, then consider putting something in our member-to-member deals. That was our blog post before, number 3. That is free to do. You can do it right through the website. If you're a chamber member, you can put a deal up there for other chamber members, so you can be very strategic with what you're offering.
Right.
Because you know it's other business people doing it.
Right.
And it's just for chamber members. So put a deal there. It's just a way to kind of help our new chamber members or our longtime chamber members. How do you get the most out of this after your ribbon cutting? And so I've had a lot of fun writing the blog because it's 10 things, and then once I wrap that up, then I'll do a new series on something else. And it might be customer service. It might be 5 things to think about with customer service for your team or your staff.
Right.
But this is a blog that just comes out,
Nice.
once a month.
And we can find it on the website?
Yeah, it's right there under blogs.
See, there you go.
Right
Very
under
good.
blogs and something else.
And I bet somebody with a brain could turn that into a podcast.
Somebody with a brain
You could
could.
do it. You could put it into AI, and it would put voices to it.
Or just, yes.
And make it into a
as
podcast.
long as it's my voice. I want it to be me. I don't want AI giving me some kind of
okay.
artificial voice.
Okay. All right. Well, that'll work. So there you go. Anyway,
Yes.
Beyond the Ribbon Cutting, the blog from the Farmington Chamber of Commerce. Speaking of folks at Farmington Coffees, another way to promote your business and connect with other chamber members and community members and others. This is coming up at the end of the month again with United Way.
Yes, very excited. We partner with a lot of nonprofits, and I'm excited that we are doing this one with the San Juan United Way. It is Friday, June 26th at 9 a.m. at their location, at their offices at 903 West Apache. These are always free. They are welcome to everybody in the community, and every month we move them around to different locations. And I love to give you breaking news stories.
Oh, I love it too. Me
So
too.
I'm going to give you a little one right now.
Oh, here we go.
I have a project, a personal project
Okay.
that is coming out hopefully within the next month
Okay.
regarding the history of the coffees and my whole initiative with these coffees and
Okay.
what they've been about. I hope
Nice.
to have something to bring in and share a little more in about 4 weeks.
All
So
right.
by next month, but I'm giving you that little.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
We call it a tease.
Yes.
And that's what you've done.
Yes.
You've teased us to want to know more. Okay. Very
So,
cool.
Yes,
Well,
I'm excited.
It's been great, these events, and they're always great, and they've been around for, gosh, it's a long time
10
as you
years.
start talking about it, right? And so this will be at United Way. This is at their building at Apache and Airport Drive. I know that because I'm on the board. And it'd be great to go and visit with people. And again, the idea is if you know someone new to the community, bring them along.
Bring 'em along.
If they're not new to the community, bring them along.
That's
but
right.
it's a kind of a nice way to just kind of meet, mingle, and learn what's going on.
And I just had somebody, a friend of mine, ask me last week, well, what is the San Juan United Way? Well, your listeners might be wondering that too. So that is why we'd like you to come to the coffee. San Juan United Way has done a number of things for years and years in San Juan County.
Sure.
And I think, over time, everybody has to shift a little bit what they're doing. I think one thing they've been focusing on that's been very helpful is collecting data, numbers and data that other nonprofits then can use when they write grants, because writing grants is a big deal. And often in the grant application, they need numbers and data. So San Juan United Way has been doing a great job of collecting that data to share with nonprofits who are in that process, in the grant process. And they do a number of other things as well. That's just one thing.
Right.
But I do hope people who don't know much about the San Juan United Way will attend this coffee so that they can learn more about what they've got going on. And actually, this isn't my event, so I don't have a slide, but they're doing an awards luncheon, their very first ever awards
right.
luncheon, which I bought a ticket to, but I can't remember the date. I think it's the 24th. Anyway, you can.
It's in June. I
It's
think
in
you're right about
June.
that,
I
too.
did buy a ticket, but if you follow them on Facebook or go to their website, they are having an awards luncheon, and I think it's wonderful. They're going to be recognizing volunteers and just, those people in the community that really make a difference. So I bought my ticket, and
Good for you.
I hope you will as well. I just can't remember the date off the top of my head.
Very good.
I'm hoping you'll be able to find it.
I can't either, but our research crew is hot on the trail trying to find the
I
information.
hear the phones
Can you
and the
hear them?
typewriters in the
They're-
distance.
They're on it.
Yeah.
They are working on it right now.
So
And
just want to give San Juan United Way a plug.
Yes.
They do a lot of work.
well,
And
and thank you for saying that. As a board member, I appreciate that. And again, I've been really impressed with the work that they are doing and continue to do. There's a lot of stuff that's going on, and they work with a lot of nonprofits.
Yes.
There's a lot of shifts kind of going on too in the community, trying to put the money where it's going to be the most good, and so all that is important as well. So,
but again, if you don't know much about the San Juan United Way, or it's been a while since you've connected with them, come to the coffee and invite somebody new to join you, whether they're new in the community or in your office.
Right.
When you're new, it can be hard to attend these events. And so it's really helpful if somebody says, I will go with you.
Yeah.
I will meet you there. I will pick you up.
See? There
and
you go.
So anyway, did
Very
you
good.
find the information?
June 23rd.
June 23rd.
At 11:30 a.m. at the Civic Center.
Correct.
So.
And you can purchase tickets. As I mentioned, I already purchased 2 tickets to attend. And I think that's a great new way to recognize volunteers and community members. So take a look at that.
Very good. Congrats to them. Looking forward to it. So
yes. And then we have one other event that's not up on the screen. I just told you about it this morning.
But you're working on it.
Yes.
Putting it together.
Yes.
Exactly. You're helping to get the word out about it too.
We are working with Four Corners. What is FORSED?
Four Corners Economic Development.
I just went blank.
Right, that's okay.
Dr. Gibbs works just down the hall from me. So.
Yes.
And SBDC and the Four Corners Clean Energy Alliance. We are helping to facilitate a candidate forum for the Navajo Nation presidential candidates.
Right.
It will be a forum. There are going to be a number of these around the area, but we are helping to coordinate and facilitate one on June 24th at the Tota Theater.
Okay.
It will begin at 5. That's when doors will open. The forum will begin at 5:30. This one will be focused more around economic development, business, those type of questions. I know they have other ones that are focused more on veterans affairs and different things. This one will be focused more on economic development.
Got it.
They will be reaching out to the candidates. I don't know yet which candidates will be attending. We will be there, the chamber will be there just to help facilitate and get the word out about the forum. Again, it is June 24th at the Tota Theater, which is in downtown Farmington. Doors open at 5.
Okay.
We should have a flyer out in our newsletter on Wednesday, which is tomorrow. So we should have a flyer out tomorrow. We will, of course, post it on our Facebook page. We'll share it with you, and then SBDC will be sharing it too. So be on the lookout for that. But we want to try to help get the word out and also give people the opportunity to ask questions and find out the candidates' thoughts on that and views and plans.
Exactly. There are a number of candidates who have announced that they're planning to run for Navajo Nation president. There's a primary in July that coincides with the Arizona state primary, and that's when folks will get to vote to decide who will be on the ballot in November for the presidency. But again, you don't know who will accept the invitation to come to this particular forum. But as soon as you find out, or I'm sure they'll start announcing who has agreed to come. So there's that going on as well. So nice.
Well, yeah, and it's one of those things that we do. We want to try to help collaborate with other organizations. This is not specifically a chamber event, but we appreciate being asked to do that because that is important. And there is a lot of questions around business and economic development and the different candidates' views on that. And we're happy to be a part of it with, again, SBDC and the Four Corners Clean Energy Alliance and FORSED as well.
Right.
Well, so stay tuned for that.
Well, and they're good neighbors, and it's important to be connected. And again, they have a lot of economic, I think, impact too in this part of the state as well, with some of the work that NTEC does and things like that. That they're not directly related to the government, but certainly work with the government. So it's important to kind of know.
Find out what's going on.
What candidate thinks about what issues.
Exactly.
So that's very good.
And then we have a lot of other things coming up that are just sort of, they're in the planning stages. We'll have more information out. One of our most popular events that we've ever done was our business after hours up at Kokopelli Cave. And so I'm excited to share that we will have one again this year. And it will be October 29th.
Okay.
It will be at Kokopelli Cave.
All right.
That part is for sure.
Okay.
What I am going to be working on soon is the coordinating the Jeep Club, the Off-Road Club, the 4x4 like we did before to shuttle people up to Kokopelli Cave. But that was such a fun event 2 years ago. It will be, I'm hoping for a full moon. I don't really know. I didn't check my calendar for the full moons, but it worked out well for Kokopelli Cave and for the chamber. that is, if you've not been to Cocopelli Cave, this is a great opportunity.
Yeah.
This will be a business after hours in October.
Okay.
And of course, we have a number of other events between now and then, but I did just want to put a teaser
Nice.
out
I like that.
because people really enjoyed that before.
I'm sure.
And it was just, yeah, great. So we'll be doing that again.
Very cool. Well, and shout out to the Jeep crews that were getting people back and forth because it's a little bit of an adventure to get there.
It is, right.
But it's worth the trip.
Yep.
I would say, and so it's kind of cool that you've got that also
Yes.
available for folks who
Yes.
want to do that and
And
get up there.
now I have my cute little truck. I've got my own cute
Oh, you
little
can get
truck.
there. Yeah,
I know.
why don't you just
Last
load
time
up
I
the-
didn't, but
just
now I
load up the
do.
truck.
So I'm just
You
going to load my truck up with all the
Yeah.
fun stuff and go up there myself.
Get it up there.
But
Sure.
anyway, so stay tuned about that. We're going to have things out. And we have a number of other coffees coming up and business after hours and then the Women's Summit. So tickets
Yeah.
go on sale for the Women's Summit August 1st. We will
Okay.
get through T's and Tunes. We have our keynote speaker has been secured. We've got our venue, all of the things. It promises to be a really amazing summit this year. Our theme is supporting success. And it's going to really focus on what does success mean to each of us, because it means something different to me than it does to you.
Right.
It also shifts through our life. What success meant to us maybe as we were going to college or just graduated is something different than it means now when I'm
Sure.
kind of getting to the end of my career. So success means something
Oh,
different.
please. Come, I don't. What?
And how who has supported us in our success? What are some tools that we can use to be, to reach that goal?
Sure.
And then we're going to flip it a little bit at the end, and we're going to ask you, whose success are you supporting? Is it somebody in your workspace? Is it an intern? Are you a mentor? Is it a child?
Nice.
Is it,
Right.
is it somebody that you know? Whose success are you supporting, and how are you doing that? So we're going to kind of flip it a little bit
I like it.
about that. So we're very excited to introduce all of our speakers. We're working on a few details, but that is our theme for this year.
Okay. Very cool.
And that will sell out too. So again,
No
don't
kidding.
wait on these things.
Yeah, very true. Well, a lot going
Yes,
on
as always.
usual, right? Exactly. A busy summer for you, it looks like.
Yes.
And getting all these things planned and things like that. So there's a lot happening. Again, there's the ribbon cutting today.
Yes,
that we
at
want to
3:30.
remind folks about downtown with the at 333 East Main.
Yeah, the San Juan
There it
Democrats,
is.
it's their new
Yeah.
headquarters.
Right there.
We hope that people will attend and find out about that. And then,
Mm-hmm.
of course, all the other ribbon cuttings and the focus on Farmington coffee. I will be attending, I don't know how much time we have left, so I'll just wrap
Yeah.
it up with this.
Okay.
I will be attending something very interesting the end of July. I am going to Lake City, Florida for the Stand Up Rural America Conference.
Oh.
I am very interested to hear from other economic development chambers
Right.
about rural America, some of the challenges that rural America is facing, some of the solutions, some of the opportunities. So I'm going to Florida. I'm very excited. I've never been on a trip like this by myself, so I hope people see me again. I hope I make it back, but
Sure you will.
I'm very excited to go and just to do some networking and conversation with other people who work within rural communities
Right.
and just learn about what are the challenges, what are the things going on, and
Sure.
I'm excited to share the information when I get back.
Interesting. Very cool.
in August.
What part of Florida is Lake City in?
Lake
Do you
City,
know?
I can tell you it's 2 hours drive from Jacksonville. So I'm flying into Jacksonville, renting a car, and it's about an hour and a half. So it is inland. It's not on the coast.
Right.
And
Obviously a rural part of the state.
rural part of the
so-
state. And
Okay.
I'm interested as well because Florida, of course, is very, very different than New Mexico. But I would imagine there's still some things that we have in common that we're always talking about. And how do you get economic development? How do you get businesses into your communities?
Right.
How do you support those businesses? I'm excited to do the networking and connect with people and learn and bring that information back. So that will be the end of July.
Nice.
And I hope to then be able to share some of that in August when I'm on the show.
You've got a standing spot, so we'll look forward to learning about your adventures in Florida.
I
So
know. I'll
that'll
take
be
lots of
great.
pictures.
And, wear your Mickey ears, maybe.
Well,
I think they won't let you in the state if you don't.
Yeah, I don't think I have time. I wish I had time to go to Disney World. But I think this is going to be a really great opportunity for me to connect with some people and learn, really really excited to learn
Oh,
and
definitely.
listen.
Yeah, very much so. Well, very good. Well,
Thanks.
Jamie, thank you for coming
Thank
in.
you.
Always good to see you. Again, a final plug for Music by the Pond. Those
Yes.
tickets are going fast.
Yep.
July 10th, about a month from now. Again, at the San Juan Country Club, 5:30 to 8:30. And again, you can go online to find your tickets.
Yes, at gofarmington.com. That's our website. Also, if you follow our Facebook page, you click on events, there's a link right there to the tickets. It'll take you right to the website. They're $50 a person. But again, it's a barbecue dinner, live music. We'll have all the cornhole sets out there. You can buy tickets for the Razor Raffle to benefit the San Juan Medical Foundation. And it's just a great evening of connecting and talking, and it's a beautiful setting.
Yeah.
So we do hope you'll get a ticket and attend.
Nice spot. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Thank you.
So, thank you. Thanks for coming in. That's Jamie Church from the Farmington Chamber of Commerce with me here on KSJE. Did you enjoy that podcast? We hope that you did. And if you did, share it with your friends. And if you really want to keep podcasts like this coming, please support KSJE. You can do it easily online at ksje.com.